Alright guys, welcome to the Shaoloin monster review. He was free during last month's bounty hunt, and he's quite a good monster. First and foremost, the most important thing I want to tell you about him right off the bat is that his baby design is absolutely adorable. Look at that thing. I can't get enough of it. But anyways, on to with the important stuff. He is a magic taunt monster from the Galactic era. Shaolin chose a life of stake service, but he never felt okay. Shaolin chose a life of monastic service, but he never felt he was making enough of a difference. With the blessings of his order, he's on a mission to eradicate evil wherever he finds it. All right. I mean, I don't know what a guy this powerful was just doing, worshiping who, but whoever this guy worships, I want to meet him. Like, oh my god. But yeah, anyways, his finisher, Ground Stomp, is a really simple, moderate magic AoE followed by a stun and 50% heal. I do like the self-heal. I do like that he does have a denial against all the enemies, just in case that makes the difference. But it's a really weak finisher, surprisingly enough. But with that being said, let's look at his trait. He's got trait Taunt, Hardened, and then Double Healing. This is actually a pretty fantastic trait for a tank. So let me explain it. So at rank 1, you have his instant viability. He has the Taunt trait. I mean, you know what this means. This means all single target attacks have to be rooted to him. Gives him instant viability with Taunt dodge area monsters. I will say he's kind of already outdated because there's kind of an oversaturation of Taunt monsters. And at that, there's an amazing magic Taunt monster from the Abyssal era named Azajin, who you could have gotten at a super high rank. And if you have him, you don't need this guy at all. So it feels kind of redundant. I will say that you might never use him if you have your Azajin at a high rank with good runes like me, because they basically fall in the same categories. But he's still good to rank up, and he's still viable either way, because he has Taunt. Then he has Harden, just a nice umbrella status caster. Then he has status caster double healing. This means for the first 3 turns, all of his healing moves will be doubled. And I think this is the best time to have double healing in the match, because what a tank does is they tank the attacks, right? And usually monsters these days, you don't have the setup kind of monster where they get more and more dangerous the longer the match goes on. They're trying to do instant kills. So the fact is, they're going to do the most amount of damage to you at the beginning of the match, trying to kill you, wipe you off the board. And if they can't because you're too tanky, then boom, you have a lot of health from being a Galactic Era monster, and you have double healing. Meaning whatever healing move he has, and trust me, he does, he'll be able to multiply that and heal hopefully by 100% or some big amount that, will hopefully, like, I don't know what to call it, undo the damage they did. I guess heal it all back. And looking at it now, I'm pretty torn. I hope his main set skills are better. But either way, a tank monster is pretty simple to showcase. I really just don't think that him being in the magic category and being a tank is just a good combo, because Azajin was made so free and so easy to get his cells for it, and he's a new tank with his massive stats. I just don't think Shaolin's going to compare, sadly, but I still think he's a pretty great and viable monster. He looks fun, but we'll see, because this is all off guessing. I really don't know what he does other than healing right now. And lucky me, I got all 3 of his rune slots unlocked. So, without further ado, let's get into it. We have Finger Punch. Deals low magic damage to one enemy, applies Repentance. Alright. So, just a spammable dot and damage if you have the stamina. Okay, let's keep going. Mindfulness heals itself by 15% and applies a random protection. So, spammable as long as you have the stamina with a random protection is actually quite amazing. It depends on if they mean elemental protection or a true protection. Like, if you could just spam, like, an evasion or dodge area or anything good of that matter, that kind of protection, then this move is kind of broken for you to spam it. And you'll also get that little bit of heal. But if it's just elemental protections, it's not as good. So we're going to have to look through all his skills. But overall, I think this might be an amazing move. It definitely has potential. You have Calm Stance, or Claw Stance, okay? Deals low magic damage to enemy, heals itself by 20%, 1 turn cooldown, 32 stamina. Alright, another kind of spammable heal. I have a feeling he's going to do a lot of healing. Bow's Life Lesson, so applies life regeneration and random protection to one ally. Alright, so this is a team support move, to where, and it says both of them say it to one ally, not to himself, so you don't worry, that's a team move. So you could either run this one, which is just to yourself, and it's spammable with an actual 0 cooldown, so you only need stamina, or run this one. For a 1-turn cooldown, you can give them regeneration, which is really good and a lot better than just a 15% heal, a 20% repetitive heal. So, yeah, I think you might want to run Bow's Lesson over it, but let's see what the rest of his moves do. We have Key Punch, deals Repentance to one monster, applies moderate magic damage. Honestly, don't run it. It's a nice idea to apply Repentance, then do your attack, so you know your attack won't miss. But honestly, first off, that attack is doing super low damage. Second off, if it was not about the damage and just for the dot, you'd rather run a move like this. But he has better moves, so I'm personally going to say don't even consider this one. He has Iron Shirt, which is kind of funny because his shirt is like torn up and clearly not iron. Heals itself by 40% and applies a random protection to itself. Alright, so 2-turn cooldown, 42 stamina. I definitely think this is worth it because it's a hefty heal with that random protection. And I'm seeing what I really hoped I would. A lot of spammable, like turn to turn, because he has a lot of different random protection moves. I'm seeing it almost spammable, and I'm liking what I see. If he can do just random protection turn after turn, he's going to be a powerful tank. So let's see about it. Then we have Key Stance, doubles the maximum life and then heals itself by 30. This is another amazing move just to increase your maximum life. And then double life, it's not even one of those like shrimpy, like increases by 50%. It completely doubles your maximum life, which is really good. So it'll tank you even further. So I say run this over Mindfulness and run Bow's Lesson for yourself. And then his final move, Enhanced Punches, deals low magic damage to all enemies, applies Repentance to all enemies, and then life regeneration to itself. Alright, for a final move, I like this. So now he has his AoE dots to the enemies and his self-heal in one move. Plus, this could trigger the enemy relics to do damage to him that he'll immediately heal off with that regeneration. 48 stamina and 3-turn cooldown is pretty steep, but I think you can have allies to help equal that out. So let's see, what move? Iron Skirt is a for sure. Key Stance is a for sure. Enhanced Punches is for sure. And then Bow's Lesson, you could run Bow's Lesson or Mindfulness. This one is truly spammable, while this one isn't really spammable, but it applies regeneration. He can apply regeneration on his own, though, and he has immediate healing. So I think I'm just going to do Mindfulness just because if I get my cooldowns chain denied, I can display it really well, and I don't have to worry about it running out. So what level runes to give him? I'm just going to give him level 6s and then 1 level 5. Of course, I could always upgrade it, but then again, tanks really don't need runes that high. He's already at 500,000 health, and sadly, that's not even that impressive anymore, even at only rank 1. Luckily, he's a galactic air monster, and this means that he has access to some pretty great talents, unlike someone like Azajin, who I was saying might have just replaced him before he even had a chance. So let's go over his relics. First, he's got an armor. So my personal stance is always run Kilorog's armor. It gives you stamina, but you don't really need that much stamina, and I think you can have his ally deal with that for you. So I'm going to say run Vadamelter's armor for that reflection dot. And then for this one, always on a tank, always on anyone really, run Antlerian's amulet. It is just broken. Plus, when they attack you, I think, after being damaged by a skill, yeah, it gives your entire team a bunch of stamina 3 times. And you can heal yourself with the Pyrophobic Shield, essentially giving you a free evasion. So, really good combo against anyone who decides to attack him. And then for this, this is a special scenario. I never get to use this. When the turn starts, if the wearer's stamina is above 50, which it will be, gives armor and damage protection. This is nice. I never get to use that talent because there's always a better talent, but luckily I don't have better talents. Well, actually, it doesn't feel so lucky now that I say it out loud. But it doesn't matter. I actually get to use it now, and I am happy about it. So let's see, what kind of attacker do we want? Kenekro. I always find that I'm coming back to him because I really don't have any other dodge area attackers who are as good as him. So, of course, Copperbeard's Hook. And without further ado, let's destroy. First, though, I want to make him all strength. I just want to wreck, you know? I want to just let loose. So this Kenekro is about to destroy. So without further ado, let's get into it. As always, tanks are pretty hard to showcase just because they need to just take damage and that's it. Sometimes they won't live through it, and sometimes you fight a Pierce monster who just completely ignores it. So let's see how we play this through this one. I think I have a good shot at winning this. So boom. Unless you have 7 sins or something. Alright, good. I didn't run into any complications. All right. Boom. Why is this missing? No. I don't know if you guys might know this about me, but I absolutely hate it when Sunburn actually works because the percent chance is like 25. Realistically, you should never actually miss. But now I actually do, and it's annoying. Oh, so now I'm just going to turn transfer. I'm going to do my AoE, and it should kill you. Copperbeard's hook kicks in. Both of the uses do. You get revived, I believe. You should. Oh, he doesn't. Thank goodness. That it makes my life a lot easier. So boom, boom, boom. I'm going to turn transfer to you, where you are going to do the double damage buff plus cold blood. And yeah, I think you're dead on the spot. Or you cleanse. Okay, good, good. So I actually get to showcase what Shaoloin can do, which I completely forgot to do. So I'll turn transfer to him so I can actually see if his random positive effects, no, his random protection skills is as good as I hope it is. So, okay, it kicks in. I could do Repentance. He does have, look, he has Tough. So if I was able to land Repentance, all of my attacks would land no matter what, giving it use. I have Mindfulness for random protection. This one for doubling my health, and then this one for large heal and random protection. You see, I don't need to waste a large heal. I'm just going to do the zero cooldown 28 stamina one. Boom, damage protection. All right, so it is the good stuff. Wow, that makes me really happy. All right, so boom, I'm just going to get rid of you. All right, and then it gets back to you. And look, you can just spam the good protections. Like, look, I want to see everything that I can get. And sorry if I have a bit of a wisp right now. I actually don't know why I do. Pyrophobic shield. Look, I have. Well, I had a thunderphobic shield, but it only lasted one turn. But that's actually pretty good because I switched to a pyrophobic shield because he actually was a thunder monster, so it would have had effect against me. So boom, I'm gonna give myself stamina regen. Of course, I could just kill you. I'm tempted to. I'm gonna do it. Boom, Jin Keiko, or whatever it was, 650k damage. Yeah, he just does a really efficient job. Okay, let me scrap that. He does what he's supposed to do really well, which is tanking. He takes a lot of damage, he's able to heal a bulk of it off, or he can just apply a random protection, which, depending on what you get, can be incredibly impactful on the way the match was going. It could make a huge difference. So, boom, boom. I'm just going to... What do I want to do here? There's not too much I can do, so I'm just going to kind of spam him doing random positive effects to see what I get. So boom, boom, boom. Then turn transfer back to you. See what else I get. All right, I got space time. I got protect trait. So no one's getting past that taunt now. The protect trait lasts the 3 turns, so that is good. Boom, boom, boom. And yeah, this is just to show you how lucky you can get. I'm just going to do it one more time for fun. I got protect trait again. I'm not sure how big the pool is for protections right now. But yeah, I'm just going to end off the match. Boom, big sweep. Then, oh, look at this. This is a pretty good display too. I could just do double maximum life. So if I lost a good bit of health, not only do I get it back, but I double my life into the millions. And if you have over 1 million health, which like a rank 3 Shaolin with good runes should, doubling your health will make you super tanky, and you'll be able to deal with, you'll be equal to a lot of these tanks that are coming out in this generation with super high health stats. So I'm going to apply Repentance just so nothing misses. Sadly, it does miss, but now, since I did that move, I also got Regeneration. So with that, I'm going to do this one. Boom, blocks all but light. So what did they call that? Photophobic? Oh, I thought photophobic was plants, but I might be getting my shield names mixed up. Which I think it's super cool that all the shields name are kind of like based off the scientific names. Like pyro is like a scientific name for fire. Botanophobic shield is like a shortened version of botany, and then photophobic. I mean, I guess I don't know exactly what it is, but I feel like the longer I stay in school, they're gonna explain it to me. So stay in school, kids. All right, so finally a match where I might get to showcase what he can do. Oh no, he is gonna get torn apart by Dark Voltic. I mean, there's no one who can withstand Dark Voltage, but Vada Magma's armor has a good shot. Alright. You are dying, but are you dying fast enough? Alright. Wow. Yeah, there's still no stopping Dark Voltic, ever. You're dead, but Uriel's just gonna revive you. Meaning, you can just finish off what you started. Oh my god, Uriel... Dark Voltic will never not be a menace. It's just absolute Black Air Force energy. Alright, so let's have one more match, but I think that's about it. I've showcased everything I want to showcase in this video, so without further ado, please leave a like on the video. I hope you enjoyed the content. It's been getting harder for me to make content just because I've been having a lot of technical issues, so I've been trying my hardest to get this content out to you guys, and I hope you guys appreciate it and you enjoy it. Please leave a comment and I will respond. I'd love to hear comments and thoughts in the comments down below. Do you think this monster is good? What do you think is his best skill set? What do you like about him? What don't you like? Leave everything in the comments down below. I'd absolutely love to hear it. And as always, subscribe to Omni-Crab Army. We are at 350 subscribers. We've actually passed that massive milestone. Thank you all so much. That actually means the world. And we are only going to keep going. Like, I want to hit 500 subscribers before summer. That's my big goal. And I think that the Crab Army, as powerful as we are, as unstoppable as we are, we're going to achieve it. So thank you all so much. Please leave a like to show support towards that goal. And if you liked the video, if you enjoyed it, if you found it helpful, I hope you did, please leave a comment, subscribe to the Crab Armies, tell your friends. And yeah, that's about it. I'll see you in the next one. Your favorite Omnius Crab, signing out. And yeah, now you just get to watch Dark Voltage be the unstoppable force that he always is. Watch, he's going to tear right through 100% shield, that menace. Alright. Boom, boom. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great